Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, the CRYPTS battle. We are back. Last time we were all together, we were climbing Nakatomi Plaza. So we got some good stuff for you guys tonight with some PvP. We are inching ever closer to the rollout of the CRYPTS. It is going to be January 4th, so it is 1 week from today. We will be ready to go. We'll have a schedule set up for you guys. Probably Wednesday, I'll send out some schedules. We're not going to stream on Wednesday, but I will be doing a little bit of work behind the scenes. So tonight, we have modified a few of the rules. Every time we do PvP, it doesn't mean it's going to be the same. Like we changed from the asylum to the farm. The farm is changing. It's going to be a little bit faster. It's going to be a little bit more furious. But, and we may overhaul some of the rules for some of the future PvP battles and then come back to some of these, the ones that we like quite a bit. So we are going to be using playmats tonight. It is going to be very, very helpful. We're going to ask some of you guys to jump in, have a good time tonight. You guys hear? Can you guys all hear me loud and clear? If you can, just give me a quick 999. But as a reminder, tonight, the items you use do not come out of your inventory. So we are going to try to push some really, really fast gameplay. But yeah, nothing is coming out. But we are going to add some items into your inventory because I got some crazy good bundles that's going to be coming up here just in a second. I think this is probably one of the best mixes of items that we put together because it's got some of the older items. It's got some of the new items. It's got some stronghold items, and it's got some items that you can use in both strongholds and you'll be able to use in the crypts. You'll see what I mean when I get to that. So we are going to do a little bit of some of the walkthrough tonight. We're going to combine walkthrough with Q&A with some of the new rules just to, just kind of pound it in a little bit more. We want to make sure that everybody has a good understanding. And also, I got my rules committee here. So I got Moonshot in the house. I got Deadly Dimes in the house. I got Busy Bee, Football Master. So they will be reviewing some of the new changes. And there's about 6 or 7 changes that are going to be a little bit different tonight. I see our crew is logging on. So let me jump into what the bundle is going to be tonight because I got to explain some of these items. Really, really good. A couple of the items we put into effect last week, so we're adding a few more of those. So what's going on, JP? So we are also going to be talking to some brand new players. I see we've got Johnny Price in the house. We had Batmat here the other day. We're going to add, I think, about 3-4 new players per month. Get them in the factions. Let some of these guys come in, hang out with our group a little bit, and then jump in and get into Play Dead Live. So, yep, Samantha, we need to get you over here playing a little Play Dead Live. I know one of the things a lot of people are like, well, hey, I'm not a gamer. Let me just explain. Play Dead Live, even though we classify it as a game, it's more of an experience. So we've got some PvP, which we'll be doing tonight, but we've also got this journey, this story that we do on Friday night. So, we're going to bring in a few more people, get them involved in our journey, and I think once you guys get here and hang out with us, you'll see it's just going to be an absolute blast. So let me jump in and show you what the bundles are tonight. These are brand new items created for you guys. So here we go. Let's pull this file up. This is tonight's war bundle. So you can see, starting out, we didn't waste any time. So I'm going to start out with that silver bundle up there. You might be looking at it saying, hey, Kills, that's a nice, it's a nice mix of items. But let me also tell you, it's 2 of each of those items. So that's 10 items up there. And the first one, I wasted no time. Check this out. This is a brand new elixir. Yes, you have the Assault Elixir, which many of you use. But this is the Insane Elixir. The Assault started out, it buffs you for D8. Well, the Insane Elixir is D15. So it is almost double that pre-match buff that you get. We are turning the corner, going to a brand new year. We need to deal a lot more damage. So there you go. And that is going to be, look, these come in 1 packs, by the way. They don't come in 2s. But for tonight, all of these items up there are 2. So that's 2 Insane Elixirs, 2 Pet Repels, 2 Max Seals, 2 Frantic Fives, and 2 Pet Revives up there in the silver bundle. All right, let's go down to red. So check out, yep, Trigger, I got you. So, by the way, Trigger and Amy are both picking up the bundles. Amy's not going to be here tonight. She's going to pick them up tomorrow night. Trigger and Flyrod, we got you too. And I love this. Look what Flyrod says. It's like, hell, I never was a gamer, but I'm having a blast. And it's because our niche is, not that I hate to say it, it's a more cerebral gamer. Our game is like, it's an experience. It's like chess. It's just a lot of things combined into one. Let me get the great champion of the North, Tiny. Let me get his bundle tonight. We're going to bundle him up. So let's get Tiny in the house. All right, now we're going to get back to what is in this bundle. And I see Cat, I see exactly Busy Bee, need the insane, because it is insane. So that is your brand new pre-match elixir right there. So 2 of each of those. We go down to the red bundle. And this red bundle, silver globs, but check this out. Yes, I did. We haven't seen this in a while. That's your thrill smoke. You guys remember, nostalgic gamers, we would stack, we would drop a little bit of thrill smoke. Well, it hasn't been available in most of the bundles. So there is your old school thrill smoke. Also, I know Deadly Dimes is happy. Many of you just spent a boatload of dead dimes to buy your castles. So this will help a little bit. There's your triple dimes potion. We got your Photon Vegas, Max Red, Bionic Torso Onyx, 6D30s. Got to keep that firepower going. And you'll see a theme. We got to get our characters leveled up. So leveling up our character is going to be about, there's that Bionic Hammer, Bionic Axe, Bionic Mace. That's going to increase your damage. The gold bundle, Fury 4, Heal and Seal, Photon Pluto. And once again, look at this. The original Seal Smoke is back. Your regular Seal, your Heal and Thrill, your Heal and Seal, your Chill and Thrill. All these are making a big, big comeback for the next move. Not just the Max Seals anymore. We're bringing them all back. There's your Bionic Torso Pearl. Red Pet Skins, 6 T20s. And here it is. We've got Garth as a pet. We've got Zombie Traps. This is the 3rd Stronghold item we've introduced. And yes, it is a level 1 tar trap. What that means, it means when you trigger it, you will remain stuck in place for 1 turn. So people start storming your castle, and you want to keep them right there. It's a 10-round storm the castle. Well, once they hit that, they're going to be stuck there. Let's go over to the green bundle. Green bundle, Red Glob, Bionic Torso Sapphire. This was rolled out. Not a ton of them out there right now. Brand new Ammo Blanco. That's for your AR-15s. And some people ask, they wanted Cray. There is Summon Cray, not in a box, not in a raffle. Cray is part of the green bundle. We got Max Blue Gems. And once again, this is the original. There's your Heal Smoke. So we got the original Heal, we got the original Seal, and the original Thrill tonight. M20s, and that's not all. Up along the top row, Energy Orbs. How many people have turned in 25 Energy Orbs already? And if you haven't, how many people are getting ready to turn in Energy Orbs? So there's some bonus health for you guys. Yeah, we got you, Bonnie. So your gold pet skins. I know I had a couple people message me and say, after this last inventory that went out yesterday, said, Kills, I finally got my first gold pet, but I don't know which gold pet I'm going to pick. All right. Trigger, is it okay to... Can I announce that? Is that okay? Yeah. So Trigger, Beasley's hooking you up. So Trigger is picking up for Trigger, Fly Rod, and Sheila Beasley. So Beasley, you're going to be taking home these items into your next inventory. And I know B-Dub's trying to log, and like I said, so we've got Trigger picking up 3 bundles, B-Dub picking up for her and Amanda, and then Amy picking up. So just those of you keeping score at home, knowing who's picking up the items. So more gold skins. Don't stop. Don't stop with 1 gold pet. Get 2 gold pets or level up your gold pet twice. You're going to be able to keep leveling up this pet. We might have a pet that is going to be doing D50. I'm not talking about inside the portal. I'm talking about outside the portal. I think we're going to have a pet leveled up that might be doing D50. But there's nothing stopping you from doing D60, D70. Remember, damage is not percent. So you could have a pet doing D100, and absolutely, I would love a double gold pet. Do it. And this is the final PvP saber. We've had the Merc Saber, the Rival Saber, the Gladiator Saber. This is the Battle Saber. And I do have to show you guys this because this is pretty sweet. Let me tell you the stats on these Rival legs. I know you guys love the stats on the shoulders. Well, the shoulders are the best as far as armor pen because they were AP4. But again, as we get deeper and deeper into this armor, I want to give you guys the stats and how important this is. So first of all, it says H8, but remember, these have a base of H7, D7. So that means these pants are H15. This is 15 health. 15 health in these pants. D7. You're adding 10 more base. AP2. And the 2 big things from these Rival pants are armor pen resistance 4. So in the Rival gear, there's only 2 pieces of gear so far that have armor pen resistance, but they both are APR 4, the chest and the legs. So that means if you're collecting all of Rival, those 2 pieces of gear right there prevent the first AP8 that you get hit by. Some lowercase g comes up, tries to hit you with a Wargo, you're going to brush that AP8 off. Now, somebody hits you with AP40, it's still going to hurt, but the baby G's are not going to be able to damage you because it's just going to bank right off. If you've collected the whole Rival set, these pants will be your second APR. That is going to give you armor pen resistance 8. Oh, and I almost forgot, it is also the second piece of Rival gear that is Rival 3. So if you guys are keeping score at home and you have all the Rival gear, this is piece number 8. That means after these 3, if you've collected all the Rival gear and you pick this up, that's Rival 18. That's 18% more damage that you will do against your chosen Rival. So that's another 3% right there. love, love, love what we got in store for these bundles. So again, and don't forget the tome. So we've got that silver up there, 2 of each, red, gold, green. If you pick up the gold, you get the hammers. You also get the stronghold tar traps. Now, you can't use the zombie trap in CRYPTS. However, you can use the tar trap. So, if there's a person that you would like to keep in place, you can use this stronghold tar trap in CRYPTS and also in strongholds. And I see you, Julie J. And don't forget, the sabers up there can be sacrificed to legendary sabers. All right. Awesome, awesome stuff. So again, we've got another 7 bundles that people are going to pick up. Either they're not here tonight or they're going to pick these up. So if they miss tonight, we're doing a stream tomorrow. It's going to be our final CRYPTS preseason match. Tonight and tomorrow is your last chance to get in the game before we go live next Monday. I love this. Craven Light. Excited for Strongholds, Team Sly all the way. I got $5 on Team Sly, Craven. So I'm betting on you guys. I got a side bet. I think this is Sly's year. I think they're going to do it. We got Dow in the house. I see you, Dow. How many people agree with me that Team Sly is the team to beat? Right? All right. Again, who disagrees with me? Who thinks that they're going to beat Sly? I mean, Craven, Dimes, Will, Ocean Man. That team's been together. All right. Well, it looks like everybody thinks they got a shot at CRYPTS. Well, we'll see. All right. And again, people watching the playback, if they miss this tonight, they will be picking up tomorrow night. So let me show you guys a couple things because we are going to talk about some major, major rule changes. And for that, I do need to take you to the CRYPTS. All right. A few things. First and foremost, we are cutting the number of blues per team from 4 down to 3. That means you only be able to stop 3 grenades per match. But we are adding 2 Ellies, which is going to give you that knockback. So as far as defensive instances, 3 blues, 2 Ellies, 2 Psychos, and 2 Martys. Going to speed up gameplay a little bit more. All right, let's talk about... I see Rocket. Rocket's like... She got the screenshot. She is loading it up. Now, hold on. I did say Sly was going to win, but... Man, oh man. If Rocket's back next week. Rocket, Cat, Trigger, Ron, Football, Mint. Holy crap. That's a good-ass team right there. Wait a minute, Sly. I got to think about this for a second. That's a lot of firepower. All right. Sorry, Sly. I got to think this through one more time. But I will say this. Mir looked awfully good, didn't they? I mean, Mir, Julie J, Flyrod. But I think Ark is hungry. I know his strongholds. I just saw something in Ark recently, too. With Dow and Jim and Busy Bee. And now they got ATM. The Assassin, Valar. Man, this is going to be a good season. Wow, it's going to be a good season. You know what? I don't even know which way to go. I think it's just going to be open season. Will says Father Ron needs to pray. Football fumble his move like the Packers. And, well, it's on. Come on, Rocket. Whew. Well, you know, the point with CRYPTS is there's so many different ways to win. I don't think anybody wants to bet against Mir, but let me say this. The CRYPTS is wide open. It's wide open. You're going to see some rule changes tonight that people are going to have to prepare for. So let me start out first and foremost. I need a volunteer. I need a volunteer. Who wants to step up? All right. Craven is ready. All right, so we're going to put Craven over here in the defensive zone. All right, so I need Beasley. So Beasley volunteer. So Beasley, I'm going to put you in this defensive zone. Actually, hold on, Beasley. I'll get to you in a minute. Let me get Moonshot. Because Moonshot plays a lot of defense. All right. So I'm going to walk you guys through tonight. We're going to do some gameplay. I'm going to start, stop. We're going to do a couple things just to get you guys into the new rules, okay? So let's say Craven's defending for this team and Moon's defending on this team. So who knows how many points you get for every round of being a defender? Oh, we got Rocket and Will are already trash talking. See that? Rocket's like, I thought we were friends. Yeah, I see that. Okay, 25 points. So in the farm, they just kind of rack up. So now, let's say Craven, I need another volunteer. Craven, let's say one of the members of Crave is on your team. Let's say Morose is up there with Craven. All right, so let me show you how this is going to go down. All right, so each team is getting 25 points. So Morose is a rover. So Morose decides he doesn't want Jason's team to get points. So he comes over here and inhabits the defensive zone. All right. So now, how are points accumulating? It was 25 and 25. So now, how's the scoring going? And this is important because this is going to decide whether you leave and hit a wall, whether you stay and defend, whatever the case may be. So that is incorrect. Incorrect. 0 and 25 is the correct answer, Father Ron. So Craven is scoring points, and Moonshot is not. So basically, when you inhabit the zone, you basically just cut off the other team's ability to accumulate points. All right? Everybody got that? Give me a 999 if you got it. All right. Now we're going to take it a step further. Let's say Morose throws a will sickle at Moonshot, and it goes like this. And Moonshot gets steepled. So we got a moon sickle. All right. So now we've got Craven has his defensive zone, and Morose has control of the opponent's defensive zone. So if the round ends like this, how is the scoring now accumulated? How many points are being scored? You guys agree or do you disagree? Remember, Tammy, Morose is on Craven's team. The correct answer is 75 because you control both zones, and we're now given a 25-point bonus if you control both zones. So, Busy Bee is up here, and let's say Busy Bee is the last person to go before the end of the round. Busy Bee might say, oh, hell no, I'm running down here and I'm going to occupy my defensive zone. So now you only get 25 instead of 75. So now movement is going to be key of how you end the round. So as long as the player is in that zone at the end of the round, that's what we will use for scoring. All right. Okay. I need another volunteer. Somebody wants to play tonight. I need another volunteer as we do these walkthroughs. So if you want to get in the game here in a little bit, just raise your hand. There's going to be time to fight, believe me. All right, Busy Bee wants to get in. All right, Busy Bee, I'm going to put you in the rover position. And Will. All right, this is going to be good. Because now we're going to talk weather vane. These are probably the two most complicated things that we're going to do. And ironically enough, both of those players are engineers. So I need 2 more players that want to play tonight. Give me 2 more players. Don't be shy. If you want to get in the game tonight, I need to see your name. All right, I see ATM wants to get in the mix. You got it. We'll make Alex a bomber. We'll put Alex up here with Busy Bee. Let me go ahead and reset your wall too. All right, and Dow wants to get in. Last time Dow and Alex were on different teams, we know what happened in that portal. All right, let's put Dow over here with Will and Craven as a tank. All right, I'm going to get a couple more people here in a second. Okay. Weather vane. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what's going to happen if you are a non-engineer and you go to the weather vane. So let's say on Alex's first turn, his team is like, hey, leave the bomber area. We're all about damage tonight. So Alex goes over and takes over the weather vane. This is another occupy zone. So as long as he is in this zone, in this area, every turn he is there, he is going to do 10% damage. Not 10 damage, 10% damage. So let's say Alex is the first person to go. That means there's going to be 4 other people. Right now there's 3. So Alex goes first, then Dow, then Busy, then Will, then Moonshot, then Cravenlight. So when Alex goes in this zone, immediately he triggers weather, which is the snow. So the snow is falling. So Alex moves into the zone, the snow starts falling, he gets his attack in, boom. So then we go to Dow's turn. So Dow, on your turn, not when Alex gets there. When he gets there, he triggers the snow. Doesn't damage anybody. So Dow, you go next. As soon as you start, you take 10% cold damage. The cold does not break your seals. It is strictly cold damage. So Dow is now down to 90 as soon as he starts. All right, everybody got that? Now, let's say Dow doesn't want to deal with the cold. And on his turn, he runs over and he occupies the weather vane. We have 2 people in the weather vane. Snow stops. So if 2 people are in the weather vane, there is no snow, there's no damage. So once again, let's say Dow gets this crazy idea. He wants to make it an ATM sickle. So Dow throws the wheel sickle. And we get a ATM sickle. Dow is the only person occupying the weather vane. Snow starts. And now the other team is going to take 10%. Makes sense, everybody? Now, the rules are different if you're an engineer. Let's go back to the exact same thing, except let's say it was Busy Bee. Busy Bee occupies the weather vane, and let's say she's first, and Dow second. Well, now, Dow, you take 20% because she's an engineer. This is an Occupy Engineer Zone. Same thing. Will says, no, 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 no. Look, Dow could go in. It doesn't matter if you're an engineer or non-engineer to stop the snow. It doesn't have to be an engineer. Like Dow can go in there, and even though Busy Bee hits harder, snow stops. But let's say, same scenario, Will goes in, and Will does the wheel sickle. Well, now, Will controls the snow, and he's dealing 20%. Now, how many people love the weather vane? How many people can see this weather vane is going to be a big part of what we do? Because you're going to keep dealing damage to the other team every single turn. And remember, you can't move out after you move. So once you go into weather vane, you're going to be there for at least a turn because you can't move again. But nothing in life is free. So remember, Dow was over here and Alex was up here. And Dow has control of it. As long as if more than 2, it doesn't make any difference. 10 people could be there, going to be the same rules. Doesn't add more, subtract more. So more people there does not change anything. But here's the other rule that's very important you guys need to know from the weather vane. It's really cool that you're controlling the weather, you're hitting people, but you're going to take 20% more damage as long as you're in the weather vane. So if you go in there sealed, you go in there with a little bit of protection, it's fine. But now you're going to be a target. So if somebody hits you with an M20, now look, you can still defend, you can still use your legendaries. It's not like occupying the weather vane is not like taking over a chest where you can't do anything. You can still play defensive instances. Somebody throws a grenade at you, you can still play blue. Somebody shoots you, you can play red psycho. You can defend yourself, but whoever is in the weather vane is going to take 20% more damage. So, and remember, the weather vane doesn't break seals. So you got to really play it at the right time. It is a great play as a combo move, but it's a great play to get people to focus on you. Maybe you want people to attack you. They're attacking you, they're not attacking the wall. They're not attacking somebody else. So I do think the weather vane will be used, but while you're there, you are going to take additional damage. Now, if you have a lot of health, you have a lot of base, may not matter. All right. Also, when would be a good time to occupy the weather vane? Maybe if your opponent's a little bit low and the final turn. Or maybe early in the game. Because then you can get back out, you can heal yourself. So there's a lot of different possibilities. All right. Everybody good? Everybody liking the new rule changes? Going to mix it up a little bit, right? I mean, defending is going to be fun. Being an engineer is going to be a blast. Controlling the weather is going to be phenomenal. I mean, even if you're an engineer and you seal, if you think about it, once you go into weather vane, as long as you hit 2 people, you've already made your money. It depends on where you're at, Jason. So movement is typically half a turn. So it depends. So could you pet repel and seal? Well, no, because that would be a double smoke and you can't play 2 smokes. But this is a much more consolidated map. So movement is it's not, in most cases, not going to be a full turn move, but a half a turn action, absolutely. So yes, you could play a seal smoke and move, for sure. All right. I need 2 more volunteers as we start to fill out this lineup. Who wants to get in some action tonight? I saw Father Ron did. And maybe who didn't play last week. So I know Beasley wants to get in. All right. Beasley and Father Ron will play again. All right, Father Ron. Where are you, messenger of the Lord? All right, Father Ron, the priestly tank. You know what? There we go. Let's mix this up a little bit. Okay. All right. Who wants to know about Mechanical Icky and how awesome that's going to be? Because there is a price to pay. All right. So I've got the timetables down, and I'm going to walk through it so you can see exactly how you're going to get these flags. Okay. Let's say Alex is going first. And for some reason, Alex says, I'm making a mad dash for that flag. Not the flag, but the mechanical chest. So Alex wants this one. He runs over, and bam. That's his move, turn number 1. Who can tell me when Alex is going to get that flag. He's the leadoff batter. He's number one. When is he going to have that first flag in his hand? Woo! Wow, that's fast. Turn 2. Really? That's right. During his turn. Nope. We're not adding the 2 people. 1 full turn. He will have that flag. But here's the reason why I went with that. The only thing that he will do on his second turn is open the chest. So that means Alex just started the game. He will not be able to do anything until turn 3. Even though he gets the flag on turn 2 and the team benefits, he basically loses 2 turns. Now, after he gets the flag, he can use defensive instances, but basically he's going to be a target. Well, you can't really defend yourself, Craven, except for defensive instances. He can't for the first turn. As soon as his turn is over in the second round, he can play blues, he can play legendaries, yes. But not while he's capping that chest. Once he opens the chest, he can. But all he can do is get his team a flag on turn number 2. So the more I thought about this, I was like, that's a pretty big penalty as a player. As a team, maybe not. People can, yes, absolutely. They can max seal him. Absolutely, they can do things to defend him. So, let's just say this team is crazy, right? Because I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking like, oh man, that's easy. All we got to do is run after every flag. All right, so Alex goes here on turn number 1. Moonshot leaves the defensive zone on turn number 1. Okay? Busy Bee goes to this chest. Because I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking like, yeah, let's go kamikaze mode. We got this. Well, first of all, Will is going to run over here and occupy the defensive zone. So now, this team is going to be getting 75 points every turn. So by the time these 3 players can go again, the team on the right side's already gotten 225. So that might not be the smartest move, is to go straight kamikaze mode. Secondly, this team over here is going to drop, I'm going to drop a heal smoke, I'm going to go ahead and attack Busy, get some damage on her. All of the above. So by the time you get Mechanical Icky on turn number 2, this other team's probably all going to be sealed. So yes, Mechanical Icky is a big play. 75 per round. Yeah, it'd be 225 by the time you got back in that zone. Yes, Mechanical Icky hits for 50% to every enemy regardless of their gear. You can't stop it. Well, you can. You can stop it with seals. But I mean, it's going to hit for what it's going to hit for. You can prevent it. So it's a big play. No doubt about it. But I would not recommend a kamikaze approach because you open yourself up for some serious liability here. Now, even if you wait till you got 5 players on the field, there's still some risk involved. You get that extra player. So the way I see Mechanical Icky working is a little bit of a gamble move. Maybe you try to get this one early in the game, and you kind of got that flag on standby just in case you need it. That way you only really got one player you got to worry about. And then late in the game, people have already used their legendaries, they've used their seals, they're out of stuff. And you're like, you know what? We need a big play. There's 2 chests left, and I got a 50-50 chance. If I get this chest, next turn, I'm going to hit all these people for 50%. And by that point, they may all be sitting at 50%. So you can do a board wipe. So I do think Mechanical Icky is going to be a factor. I don't think it's going to be like an every game strategy. I think it's going to be, you're going to have to think it through. All right. Probably bigger news is going to be boss and capping flags. Now, a couple things have changed. One, Busy Bee goes in here to melee. We know that we got Ellie. So now Ellie can really push people back and save boss a little bit more. So you got a couple ways to kind of help boss out a little bit. The other thing that's important, flag points will cap at 250. So no more 300, no more 350. First flag, 150. Second flag, 200. Third flag, 250. Fourth flag, 250. Fifth flag, 250. You get where I'm going with that. So wall damage is going to be important. Flag damage is going to be important. But it won't come down to whoever gets one more flag wins, necessarily. It could, but in the past, that extra 300 points was a big deal. The extra 350 was a big deal when it scaled up that high. All right, here's the other good news. We have 3 portals. The points for portal wins used to be 100 and 150. The points for winning a portal now, solo portal, 150 points. Mind, Body, and Soul, solo battle, 200 points. Tag team portal, 250. And Mind, Body, and Soul tag team, 250 as well. Killing blows are still 150 points. All right. This was a suggestion by Julia, and I love this suggestion. So it is going to change game flow a little bit. All right. 2 people go in the Mind, Body, and Soul portal. In the past, when we did portal battles, we did 1 round, then we went back out of the portal, and then we went back in, and then we went back out of the portal. Portal matches are going to be played in their entirety. But that means that you'll be a turn ahead of the people outside the portal. So what we're going to do is we're going to do both your 2 rounds. Then we're going to come back out. And if it's Moonshot and Craven, you will be suspended out of game for the remainder of that turn. And then once the people outside catch up, then you'll be put back in your position. So we're not going to kind of go in, go out, go in, go out. We're going to go in, we're going to resolve the match, and then we're going to go out, and you'll just skip your next turn, and then everybody will be called up. So I think it's going to be faster. I think it's better to play while it's fresh in people's mind, and it is going to speed it up. All right. We are going to go with 7 rounds. That's all portals, correct. We are going to go 7 rounds. It is going to go what you see up on the screen. 4-4, then 5-5, then 5-5-4. One change. Initially, when we were going to roll out CRYPTS, we were only going to allow 6 people to play. Now, we are going to allow, if you choose, to have 8 people in your lineup. But the only way that 8 people can play is if a starter goes to the bench. So, for example, let's say this team here, and let's say their 4 substitutes are Kel, Tiny, Dimes, and Ocean Man. All right, first 2 rounds. Beasley, Busy, Alex, and Moonshot. They play round 1, round 2. Round 3 is going to be Deadly Dimes coming in. But they decided they wanted to play 8. So they're going to bring in a second sub. They're going to bring in Ocean Man and one of their starters that they will tell me in advance. Alex is going to the bench in turn number 3. He will be back later. So we bring in 2 people from the bench. So now it's going to be Beasley, Dimes, Busy, Ocean Man, who's backwards. There we go. Ray, sorry. And Will. And they played halftime. So we haven't gotten Kel and Tiny in the game yet. So Ocean Man, who was a sub, he goes back to the bench. Kel comes in for Ocean Man. Busy Bee. Actually, hang on, we bring Alex back in. Well, you can do it either way. You can leave Alex out for the complete 4 rounds. So now you can bring Kel in. Dimes goes to the bench, and then you go with Tiny. And then you play 2 more rounds with these 2. And then you go to the final round. Tiny goes to the bench, Kel goes to the bench, and the final round is going to be your 4 starters. So based on what I just did there, that's a way that you can play 8 players. If you choose. Your choice. But there is a way to do it. All right, let's get all right. I've covered all of the new rules, so I'm going to ask everybody. Give me a 999 if I've answered all of your questions and if you feel comfortable kicking off CRYPTS next Monday night. So if you're comfortable and you're ready for some faction versus faction battles again, a few minor changes. But I think they're all for the better. I think they're all going to be a lot of fun. Rules of Legendary still apply. Cooldowns still apply. All right. Well, let me ask this. Are you a lot more comfortable tonight than you were last week when we were just kind of putting it on the map the first time? How about that? I know we got a bunch of new gear. I know we've got new ways of doing your pre-match buffs. All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a little bit of fun here. So Team AS1 is Beasley, Busy, Moon, ATM. Team AS2, Dow, Ron, Will, and Craven. We're going to sub some people in. Sheila Beasley, kick us off. Let's get a little bit of exhibition. All of the above. Moonshot. The third mechanical flag cannot. Well, you know what? Yes, you can. You can. Because you can shoot anyway because of that range. So yes, if someone goes here, Moon can hit him. If someone goes there, Moon can hit him. If someone goes here, we're going to give you that range. And same thing with Craven. If someone goes here, Craven, you can hit all of the above. So yes, defenders can hit Main Street, Weather Vane, and all the flags. Except for, you can't hit this one. And Craven, you can't hit this one. Other than that, you guys are good. All right, Beasley's going to summon. You know what? One sec. I need to get my map set up. All right, before we get started, if you guys have received your playmats in the mail and all of your cards that you ordered, go ahead and set it up now with me. So I'm going to put, hold on. Let me get my Father Ron card. Father Ron playing the defender area. Let me get my Dow card because Dow's playing the tank. Let me get my Will the Bill card and put him in the rover position. Let me get my All-Star Craven Light and put him up in the defensive zone. Moonshot in the other defensive zone. See ATM. ATM going in the tank position. Got my Busy Bee card in the rover position. And oh yeah, look at Killer Beasley up there. Up there in the bomber position. All right. So I've got my playmat set up. All players in position. Let me get my smokes and my other cards. So Beasley is going to go Red Toxie to Dow. max seal. So Beasley surrounded by seal smoke. Red Toxie to Dow. If Dow takes it, it's D35. And again, it's D35. Based on Dow's health, I'm taking Dow down 20% on a D35 pet. So it's not hitting him for 35%. We got some serious rival gear out there with a lot of health. So Dow, you're taking 20% from the Red Toxie. But Beasley's also going Dirty 30, fully loaded. I didn't ask you guys for pre-match buffs, but I'm going to say Beasley set up with a brand new, if you guys missed it, Beasley set up with a brand new insane elixir. Look at that. So she's adding that D15. Little extra firepower for Beasley. So, right there, Beasley getting her team on the board. Black, green, green, and Beasley taking down the blue block as well. Some early scoring there. All right, Dow, it's your move. You're at 80%. You are infected by deadly venom. And you got 15 seconds. I see it. I see that message. I love to see faction members attack each other. I think it's the ultimate sign of sportsmanship. It's a lot of fun. It's like, you know what? You're playing a game. You're playing to win, right, Beasley? Beasley's not playing this game to mess around. She's taking him out. All right. Dow is going to go gold icky. All right, so let me go ahead and seal Dow. Beasley, your seal resolves. So gold icky is going to break Sheila Beasley's seal. It's going to hit Busy Bee. So Busy Bee, I'm going to take you, Gold Icky. D25, I'm going to hit you for 20 of it. Moon, I'm going to hit you for 20 of it. Alex, you're going to eat the whole 25%. And Beasley sealed. Well, no longer sealed. All right, let's say Dow had that wonderful insane elixir as well. And he's going after a little wall damage. So Beasley, he's right there with you. Black, green, green, and blue. All right. Busy Bee, you're up. What you got for the group? All right, Busy Bee is going to summon Trey to Dow. I love it. I love it. Look at these killer bees. Summon Trey to Dow. and D30 to the wall. Now, one thing I promised not to do, because I caught some flack last week. Even though it was an exhibition game, Will was like, now, Keels, why are you suggesting all them moves? So if this was last week, I would probably suggest that Busy Bee drop a max seal as well to go along with those things. But I promised that I wasn't going to make suggestions this week and add additional moves to the fact that she played Trey and also D30. Because this week I'm going to play it straight. I'm just going to kind of call the game. I'm not going to give any hints, not going to give any suggestions. Right? All right. Oh, she did put it up there. Oh, I thought she was pointing out that Dow was sealed. Gotcha. No, see, she did it anyway. Look at that. All right. So Busy Bee is going to play her seal, but Dow was sealed as well. No worries, lost in translation. Dow, you're no longer sealed because Trey is going to come in and take your seal. But Busy is sealed. And she's going to throw a D30. Blue block, and a little bit to the red. All right, no seal for you, Dow. All right, Father Ron, you're up. We got Ron, Moon, Will, ATM, and Craven. So Ron is going to summon Boss to Main Street. Good play. So Ron, we're going to put Boss down here. Give you a chance at some points. Boss is occupying Main Street. Ron's going to drop a max seal on himself. Oh, look at this. He's bringing the Christmas cheer grenade. So Ron hitting this wall right here. Ron with a little bit of Christmas cheer. And you know that hits hard, Ron. Ron's probably rocking Insane Elixir. So Ron, yeah, I'm gonna give you a red wall as well. So Ron taking down a red block. All-Star Team 2 slightly ahead of All-Star Team 1. Oh, no. Moonshot's like, forget it. Sorry, Ron. No Christmas cheer for you. Moonshot playing red-blue. All right, and that is Team All-Star number 1. That is their first blue. Played by Moon. Stopping the points. Ron, it's a red-blue too, so it's hitting you for 10. Little extra damage. Your seal hasn't resolved yet. That's why I hit you for 10. All right, Moon, your next act. So we have Moonshot, Will, ATM, and Craven Light. And then we'll end round number 1, and we'll bring some substitutes in. We'll get teams of 5. All right, let's see what Moonshot has planned. And Will, you're on deck after Moon, ATM, and Craven Light. Uh-oh. All right, Will, you just lost your boss. Moon going SP3, so he's using his sniper ability, stealing boss. And Buzz Blaster Blue Glob to Ron. And Moon's also going to drop a seal. All right, so we got Ron was sealed. All right, Ron's going to play Red Psycho. He's going to keep his seal. So he's stopping the Buzz Blaster. So Ron sealed, Busy Bee sealed, Moonshot sealed. And Ron taking no damage from Red Psycho. Or I'm sorry, Moon. You're taking 10 from Red Psycho, dropping you down to 70, and your seal hasn't resolved yet. All right, Will, what do you have in store? Let's see what Will the Bill has up his sleeve. All right. Will's going to play Red Buck to Sheila. Going to drop some Pet Repel. Sheila's going to use the Arc Mask. So Will, Red Buck does no damage, but the Frenzy effect is on cast. So Will does still get the Frenzy effect, and he's going to play Flux from the Epic Chameleon to Busy Bee. So Busy Bee, he's going Armor Pen. Do you have anything for that? All right. Busy's going to throw Psycho. That's one of their two on that team, Will. So she keeps her seal. And we go over to Alex the Medic. All right, Alex, your turn, and then Craven. So Beasley uses her legendary. Busy plays the Psycho, so the Psycho's out. All right, Alex going to drop Seal. Summon Blaze to Dow and TS20 fully loaded. All right, Dow. Blaze is coming in. You're at 80. No seal. And going to go tank page 1. So Dow's going to go ahead and use his ability. And Alex is going to go TS20 fully loaded. So, Alex taking down that red block pretty easy. All right, so All-Star Team 1 pulling out to a little bit of a lead here. And Craven Light, you're going to finish it up for us. We do have Ron, though, occupying Main Street. All right, Craven is going to steal Moon's boss. Like, you know what? You steal my partner's boss, I'll steal yours. There's a little payback there. Craven's going to drop Max Seal. And F5 AP Arrow. Vulcan Bow. So, Team All-Star 1, you do have one more Psycho. You want to use it now? If so, you don't have one the remainder of the game. But Craven is putting on the heat early. There is no Arc Mask left, Sheila, so... She's like, nope, she's going to take it. All right. Craven with the F5, he's dealing both. So, Sheila, we're going to take you down to 75. But he's also going to do some armor pen. So, the armor pen, we're going to take you down to 65. So, Beasley at 75 health, 65 base. All right. And that is one round on the board, everybody. All right, so I need 2 players who are sitting on the bench right now that want to get in the game. Give me 2 more players. Sheila's like, take me out. Take me out. Get somebody in the game. Let's see who wants to jump in. All right, we're gonna get the assassin over here. We're gonna put Julia over here beside Beasley. All right, I need somebody for the other team. I need a 5th player. Who's watching? Wants to get in the game? All right. Dime says, put me in Keels. You got it. All right, we're going to put Deadly Dimes up here beside Will. Oh, we got a little Arc, got a little Sly, we got, a little bit of a mix in here. Some Mirror, some Vox. All right, Beasley, kick it off round number 2. And we got All-Star Team 1 with an early lead here. Doing some wall damage. All right, we got Beasley's going to summon Boss. I see it now. Beasley's like, you know what? I got my Arc Sparks here. It's time to step up the game. Beasley summoning Boss. And what else does she have in store? She's going to drop a Healing Seal. Trying to add that seal back. And D30 loaded to the wall. Will's like, no. No. Will playing blue. Each team has used one blue. Each team's used one Psycho. So we're even. All right, I see a little trash talk going on with Dal and Julia. Dal, you're like the outsider here. You better watch out. All right, Dal, it's your move. She's already calling her shot. Look at that. She's like, I already know what he's going to do. He's going to Euclid me. Is he that predictable? Hello, Marty. Look at that. He didn't. He just went Red Blaze. She's going to avoid it. She's using the eye ring. Or did he use Red Blaze to get her to play her legendary? Dal's going to shoot Busy with AP6 ammo from Epic Rose. And he's going to drop a Healing Seal. I don't know. I feel like he's toying around a little bit. What do you guys think? Just kind of playing. All right, Busy Bee. Dow is using Blanco ammo. He's using the top shelf. Like, nah. I don't want no Cuervo. Up there, top shelf, to the left, I want the Casamigos. Dow just ordered straight up Casamigos on Busy Bee. All right. Busy Bee, that Epic Rose. I'm ballparking it, by the way. So he's hitting you for AP 35. We're taking it down to 55 base. And 65 health. So Beasley at 75-65, Busy at 65-55. All-Star Team 2 turning up the heat. Busy, it's your move. I mean, he went straight armor pin. And sorry, Busy, you're still at 80. I'm sorry, you were sealed. So he didn't do damage to you. He just did base damage. So you're at 80 and 55. All right, Busy Bee is going to go over to Craven Light. Oh, look at this. This is pro. I love this. She's going over to occupy this zone. And Craven, who is that BT7 named for? Oh, that was your brother. Yeah. The Butt Thunder 7. Moonshot's finest. All right. He did not get Will Sickled. But he's like Bob Seger down on Main Street. And Busy Bee is occupying. Oh. Hold on now, Busy Bee. Dow's going to play blue. So she did occupy it. You know what else she did? She forced All-Star Team 2 to use their second blue. You guys have one blue remaining. Remember, there's only 3 now. So Busy Bee's cutting off the defensive points and also forced them to use a blue all in one shot. I love it. I love it. All right, Father Ron, your move. All right, Father Ron is going to go Omega to Beasley. So it's going to hit Beasley, then it'll hit the wall. Beasley is sealed. So Omega does not hit Father Ron. Therefore, does not hit to deal any damage to Beasley. But Father Ron is going Christmas cheer. Actually, Ron, Beasley, I'm going to give you your max back because Father Ron has boss out. Therefore, you can't play Omega, Ron. You already have a pet. So Father Ron is going to go Christmas cheer. Blue, blue, and red for Father Ron. Looks like we got a tie on the wall damage. All-Star Team 2 just caught up. All right, Moonshot. Your move. I like the game flow, everybody. I'm starting to like the CRYPTS. You know how when you play test it, it just starts to sort of shape itself. I can see some of these rivalries shaping up next week. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. A lot of options for you guys. All right, Moon's going to drop a little Pet Repel. He's got Max Seal now. He's got Pet Repel on top of it. And he's going to go Red Fido to Ron. Ron was sealed. Seal is gone, Ron. But then after he breaks the seal, he's going to go Buzz Blaster Red Glob. Ron, you going to throw a prevention on that, or are you going to take it? Moon hits hard with the Red Glob. Seal broken by Fido. Ron is exposed. All right, Ron's going to take it. He was sitting at 90. Ron, 65, and we're going to take your base because Moon's adding his AP on top of it. So we're going to add AP 25 to it. 65 and 70. All right, Will. Last time you were denied by Beasley and by Busy Bee. What do you have for your second move? Rudolph, with your nose so bright, come and join the fight tonight. Then how Alex didn't love him as they shouted out with glee. Will is loading up his chameleon and firing a flux at Busy Bee. All right, sorry. I had to do it. Okay, basically what is happening here is Will is going Rudolph to Alex. Alex is sealed. So, congratulations, Rudolph. You just broke the seal. But he's going Flux to Busy Bee, and they got nothing for it. Busy Bee, well, actually you do if you want. So Busy Bee, he's going Flux, Epic Chameleon right at you. You kind of know how hard it hits because you saw it last time. Your team has a Psycho left. Up to you again if you want to use it. If so, you're out the rest of the game. And I got a feeling it's going to ramp up. You save it or do you burn it? And again, it's an all-star match. So you guys know the teams have had no time to prepare. All right. Beasley, Alex, Julia, or Moonshot. Any of you want to throw a Psycho or you want to let it hit? Your team has one remaining. She used hers. All right. Beasley's going to go red Psycho. That means All-Star Team 1 cannot stop any more projectiles. Will putting the heat on. Will is taking 10% backlash from it. Will. Oh, no. Will wasn't sealed anyway. So, the red Psycho damage is not pet damage, by the way. It's effect damage. So his pet repel doesn't prevent it. A seal would. It's the red damage from the Psycho. Will is at 90. All right, Alex, your final move of round number 2. Then we got Craven. Then we got the Assassin. Then we got Deadly Dimes. Will has single-handedly taken all the Psychos away from All-Star Team 1. I got a feeling there's going to be some hurt coming soon. I think it's a good play, Sheila, because it was about to be a lot of damage. Oh, look at ATM. D30 to the wall. And dropping Nolan. I love it. How about All-Star Team 1 taking that 50-point block lead? All right, Craven Light. Craven Light is sealed, by the way. I love it. I love it. All right. Red Paul to Busy Bee. Ain't no stopping us now. All right, Busy Bee. Red Paul. Hitting you once. Bam, down to 70. Hitting you again. Bam, down to 60. Double striker in the house. Craven dropping Heal and Seal and activating the Impaler. So, the Impaler is going to get rid of Beasley's Max Seal. It's going to get rid of Moonshot's Max Seal. It is going to do AP3 to Beasley, taking her down to 72. Busy Bee, taking you down to 52. Moonshot, taking you down about 87. And Alex taking you down to about 67. Moonshot going across the board, activating the Impaler. You're right. It did break your seal. Yeah, I said that and then I deducted it from you anyway, huh? All right. You're still at max. All right, Julia, you're up. All right. It's time for Jules to make her epic play and then Deadly Dimes. You were. I did the same thing, Sheila, to you that I did to Moon. Both of you were sealed, and then I took the 3 points off of you both. No. No. I'm right. You guys are both wrong. Sheila, you're at 72. Moonshot, you're at 87. Duh. It's Armor Pen. The Impaler is AP damage, Moon. Man, I was on my game, and then you guys start doing your thing. All right. Let me play my Julia card first. Sorry, when I brought in the substitutes, I did not put their cards in. And let me get my Deadly Dimes card. Yep, I got you, Julia. I just got to get your card on the board. Yeah, it broke your seal, but it also did the AP damage as well. So, Julia's going Pet Repel. Red Paw to Dow. So Dow Red Paw is going to break that seal, and he's taking you down to 70. She's fighting back a little bit. I like it. You're messing with the assassin, Dow. You see how this is going to work. Oh, boy. All right. And Julia's going to go Rose Blanco to Dow. Now, Wheel, your team has one Psycho left. Might be a good time to use it. Because it's going to be painful. Dow's going to let it fly. All right. So, Dow's going to take AP 45. But he's sitting at 110. So, Dow, I'm going to take you down to 60 from the damage. And you're going to go down from 110 to base 65. All right. Deadly Dimes, your move. All right. Dimes is going to go Seal Smoke, Blue Spark Dynamite to the wall, and Gold Icky. Okay. Moonshot has Pet Repel. He avoids it. Alex, Pet Repel. He avoids it. Julia, Pet Repel. She avoids it. Beasley, taking Gold Icky. Beasley was at 65. Beasley taking you down to 40. Busy Bee was at 60. Busy Bee taking you down to 40. And she is going Blue Spark Dynamite. And All-Star Team 1, you have 2 blues remaining. And one thing that we did talk about with the leaders, once you guys play next week in CRYPTS, if you're not going to stop it, we're just going to have the leader type no in chat, like right away. So that'll kind of prevent what Will and I have been talking about. So Moonshot says let it fly. But yeah, once we get to the games next week, just say no, and then we're going to let it fly. So Dime's going Blue Spark with some Dynamite. Double red for Deadly Dimes. All right. That is the end of round number 2, everybody. We got 2 full rounds in. So we are going to conclude our match tonight. We're going to leave the board exactly the way it is. We're going to start tomorrow night, round 3. Very smooth gameplay tonight. This is how fast it's going to be. So tomorrow, we're going to start out. We're going to finish round number 3. Some of the people that didn't play tonight, we're going to get you guys in. I'm going to leave the board the way it is, but a couple of you guys that can't make it tomorrow, we're going to sub you out. We're going to bring somebody else in. Dimes, you will. She's like, I just got started. Well, you know what? You'll be here tomorrow. And right now, it's about a 50-point lead. And we got a couple bosses out on the board. I love it, Sheila. Ron's like, one more round, one more round. And Sheila had a heck of a move planned. All right, one more round. Let's do it. All right, who's on the bench that wants to come in? One more round. All right, we're going to leave it as is, and then tomorrow we're going to sub some other people in. So Beasley, round number 3, Beasley, kick it off. All right, I'm going to push you guys. I'm going to push you guys for one final round. Let's get a third round in. Beasley, your move. And those of you that did not get in the game tonight, we're going to sub you in on one of the teams tomorrow. It's got a close match set up. All right, Beasley's going to go F5, D30 to the wall. All right. I didn't get a response. So Beasley, we're going to give you both. It's F5. It's a big hit. That team, All-Star Team 2 had one blue remain. Wait a minute. Father Ron's playing it. There you go. All right. The last of the red blues have been played. So no more red blues for All-Star Team 2. Beasley, they're taking you down to 30. All right, Dallas, your move. She's like, yikes. Yeah, things are going to ramp up here in a hurry. Whew. All right, we got a lot of stuff happening here. Dow dropping pet repellent. Red Paw to Busy Bee. Double striking, taking her down to 20. And using the he's hitting her with the saber. And Busy Bee is no longer with us. Busy Bee down for the count. All right, we're going to bring in Kel in Busy Bee's place. All right, Kel coming in. That is 1 kill for All-Star Team 2. And Kel, it's your move. Real quick scoring count. All-Star Team 1 has no red psychos. They have 2 blues. All-Star Team 2 has no blues. They have 1 psycho. All right. Kel is wasting no time. She's going to drop a seal. Going to play K9 to the wall. And going to go D30 to the wall. So K9's going to damage the wall. Kel's rocking Insane Elixir. Kel taking down double red. Giving Team All-Star 1 their first complete wall. So right back in the game. All right, Father Ron has just taken the first flag of the game. So in addition to 1 kill, All-Star Team 1 picking up the first flag. All right, Ron, your move. All right, Ron is going to play red tray to Sheila. Not quite enough, Ron. It's close. But remember, gear goes into effect. So Ron is dealing D30. Not 30%. Sheila, you're at 7. Ron's going to drop a heal and seal. And he's going Christmas cheer loaded to the wall. All-Star Team 1, you got 2 blues remaining. Anything for Ron, or are we going to reset this wall? Julia's going to go red-blue. All right, Ron, she stops it. I got you at 55 before your heal and seal. So it'll balance. You'll be back at 65 once it resolves. All right, Moonshot. You're up. Got Moon, Will, ATM, and Craven Light. And don't forget, last round, Busy Bee was able to steal 25 points from All-Star Team number 2. So defensive scoring was 25-25, then 25-0. And they would have gotten 75 points if Dow would not have prevented the BT7. So it was a good move for Busy Bee, also a good move by Dow to save that extra 50 points. Now you guys can see how the defensive strategy is going to be a big part of what we do. Yeah, that's not how that works, Moon. So the tray can only be sacrificed for yourself. You can summon it at a player, but if you sacrifice it, you're sacrificing it so it gives you health. I mean, there are essence pets. All right. All right, so Ron is healed and sealed. He's at 65. So basically, you're breaking a seal. And he's going to shoot Ron with red glob. And same thing for All-Star Team 2. You guys have one Psycho remaining. You want to burn it. You guys want Ron to take the damage. Ron is not sealed right now. Ron, I got you at 65 and 70. 65 health and 70 base. All right, Ron's going to prevent it. So Ron's going to stay at 65 and 70. All right, Will. Will wanted one more turn. Let's see what he's going to do with it. We got Will, ATM, Craven Light, Julia, and Dimes. Very fast-moving match. Again, we got a late start. We did a lot of tutorials, and we've almost gotten 3 complete rounds in. And we're going to have some good players getting in the mix tomorrow night, too. Busy's dead. It's like, Busy's on the bench, Will. Will is going to play Blitz to get rid of Alex's Nolan. Very good play. And Will is going to play F5 Flux. Epic Chameleon to Busy. And I'm sorry, to Beasley. And they got nothing for it. Beasley heading down to death row. We're going to put Gemstone in because Gemstone can play tomorrow too. So we got the Smiling Moons and we got Hellfire and Brimstone. All right, so Jim is coming in for Beasley. That move won't take place until tomorrow anyway. She'll be the first person to go in round number 4. All right, Alex. It won't matter. She was only at 7, Alex. So, yeah. Because the F5 would have boosted up the damage a little bit. It wouldn't have done as much as you think because Will was doing a lot more armor pen, but the Chameleon also hits 4 damage as well. All right, but Alex, you are up. We got Alex, Craven, Julia, and Dimes. F5. Ooh. All right, summon Hannibal to Dow. He's going to get rid of his pet repel. And fire Blue Glob with F5. All right. This is called a freeze 33, Dow. So you get a 1 or a 2, you're frozen. He picks a 4. He could have psychoed it, but he said, no, I'm not going to stop it. And he is not frozen. So he's just taking the damage from it. So a good choice not to use Psycho. Worked out. But it is an F5. And we are taking you from 40 down to 35. And from 65 down to 60. Dow, you're at 35 and 60. Certainly not where you want to be with the assassin lurking, that's for sure. Craven, you're up. We got Craven, we got Julia, and we got Dimes. Oh, Craven is welcoming Jim. You're going to welcome Jim to the show. Like, hi, Jim. Here's your Hannibal. Drop in Heal and Thrill. Oh, look at this. He's going double shot at Jim. Welcome to the game. All right, Hannibal. Not going to hit Jim for too much. Taking her down to 90. And E3 Blue Glob. And Jim, I need you to pick a number 1 to 6. You don't want to get a 1 or a 2 either because then you're going to be frozen. This is the freeze 33. We don't want to start out tomorrow's game with Jim frozen. She picks a 3. And she got a 5. No worries. All right. So a little bit of damage. She's got a lot of armor. I got Jim sitting at 85. She's in good shape. All right, Julia, your final move of the night, and then Deadly Dimes, and then we will wrap up round number 3. And don't forget, tomorrow on Jim's move, Sheila Beasley's boss will cap. And in fact, I'll cap it tonight. That way we know. Oh, hell. Whoa! All right. Silver Spark, Red Blaze to Dow. Yeah. I love it. Alex is like, yeah, let him burn. Bye, Dow. I don't know what to tell you. Julia just lit you up like a Roman candle. All right. Will is going to I-ring the pet attack. And you can't red Psycho because she's using a grenade. Will prevents the pet damage, but you can't red Psycho. She went, yeah, she killed you with the grenade. All right. And Will burns the legendary. He stopped the first bit of damage. Julia gets the killing blow. All right. I need... Who is on the bench that has not gotten in the game so I can put you in Dow's place to start out tomorrow? All right, we'll put Mist in. So Mist, you'll be in for Dow tomorrow. Thank you, ma'am. Let me get my Mist and Ninja card. Hold on. And let me take my Dow card off the board. Put him on the bench. All right, this game just got interesting because Team All-Star 1 getting their killing blow. So it just got a little closer. So 1 skull and 1 complete wall for All-Star 1. 2 skulls, 1 flag for All-Star Team 2. We're going to get Fly in tomorrow too. All right, so let's get Dimes, your final move. What you got up your sleeve, Dimes? Going to leave that wall up? Bosses will carry over. Yes, absolutely. Not bad. 15-minute round. So, still pretty quick. All right, Dime's going to go boss to Main Street. Love it. She's going to drop a pet repel. To go with her max seal. Grab my pet repel card, Dimes. And All-Star Team 1, you do have one blue remaining. If you want to keep that wall up, it's up to you guys. It'll carry over for tomorrow. So do you guys want to deny Dimes the final piece of the wall? Or do you want to let it reset for tomorrow? Let it fly. All right. So let's take it down, everybody. Let's reset this wall. So tomorrow we know exactly where we stand. All right, so All-Star Team 2, 1 complete wall for you guys as well. All right, and tomorrow, Jim will start out round 4, but we know that Beasley was number 1, so Beasley's pet, I'm going to go ahead and take that off the board, and because Jim goes first, so we know that this is going to cap. So we got 1 flag for All-Star Team 1. So basically, All-Star Team 2 is up by 1 kill. That's where we got it. 1 flag each, 1 complete wall each, and 2 kills by All-Star Team 2, 1 by All-Star Team 1. But look, Julia, Kel, Jim, Moonshot, it's a lot of firepower on the field. So we know this game can catch up in a hurry, especially with no blues left in the game. So that, everybody, is where we're going to leave it. And I want to thank you guys. Appreciate you guys being here for the playtest. We're going to get Trigger involved tomorrow. We're going to get Bonnie involved tomorrow. We're going to get Amanda involved tomorrow. Amy tomorrow. So we got a lot of people still to get in. We want to get everybody a little taste of CRYPTS. We've got our final piece of rival gear before we go live. So tomorrow will be the final piece of rival gear before New Year's. And then we'll be live next Monday night. I'll have a schedule up for you guys maybe by tomorrow. So if you didn't play tonight, we're going to leave the board the way it is. Thanks, everybody. It's at 11:20. Super fast night. Great match play. And Rules Committee, I didn't see anything that stood out tonight. Kat will be in tomorrow. I thought everything was pretty smooth gameplay tonight. So thank you, guys. It looks like we're looking pretty good for the kickoff. Have a good night, everybody. We'll finish it off with a little bit of a dance mix. Go dance it up, everybody. See ya.
fuck up